this morning. Good morning again,
No,
Grant.
the only thing pink I can find, sadly, is these pink ribbons behind us, which is, of course, raising great money for breast cancer awareness. The other great way that you can raise funny, important dollars for charities is with, well, something like this. Now, this is a pudding, believe it or not, that's been for 28 years being carried around by motorcyclists crisscrossing the country like it was a gold logie. Now, I'm going to ask a quick question here, Warren. Why, first of all? Because it raised $31,000 last year.
Well, the pudding's just become an icon in motorcycling. It travels about, as you said, and there's no real reason. It's just because we can, and we like to just go places for no other reason but to go there.
Now, it's a real pudding. Obviously, the tin is 28 years old, so to protect it, you had to cover it in resin. What are the rules surrounding the carrying of this said pudding?
It can only ever travel by motorcycle.
Right.
And there's a couple of other things to do with it. If you're in a survival situation, like you break down in the outback with it, first you have to have consumed all the fluids in the motorcycle and eaten the tyres. And then if you were actually to consume the pudding, you probably would have been better off if you'd died.
Now, you've raised some great money last year with this tin. It's climbed Ayers Rock 5 times. What are you hoping to do with it this year?
Well, we'd like to get some sponsorship from the general public behind it and a few businesses out there. Like I say, $31,000 last year. I think with a bit of support we could do a lot better than that and maybe even double it.
For breast cancer research?
Breast cancer research, yes.
Oh, very
For the
noble
pink
of you.
ribbon ride.
How many times do you reckon it's crisscrossed the country?
You wouldn't be able to count them. There would be 1,000 stories behind that pudding. I run into people in my travels that they've seen it. I've been known of it for 7 years, and I've only ever laid eyes on it 3 times, and I had to ride to Canberra to get it last weekend.
Is that right? For 28 years, it's been the holy grail of motorcycling here in Australia. If you want to support it, and of course breast cancer research, visit our Sunrise website. All the details on how you can support it are right there. Let's take a look at the weather. With so many thousands of motorcyclists wanting this holy grail, Warren, it must be a fair bit of pride when you actually do get the chance to carry it, I take.
Yeah, it's very competitive whenever we sort of end up at a campsite or a rally or meeting place. It gets very competitive as to who actually gets to carry the pudding on its next journey. So I'll be taking it to Cootamundra, or if someone's actually sponsored me to take it for me, they're paying $200 just to take it to Cootamundra next Saturday, and from there, who knows.
Well, well done. Great initiative, and best of luck raising some important dollars for the breast cancer research.
Thank you, great. 28-year-old pudding, hey?
Well,
No sampling.